Hi, this is Isaac Jimenez, and this is my IT162 final project presentation. See, we're in the web portal. Let's go final project. So, the client is Octavio Jimenez. He's actually my brother. At the beginning of COVID, he uh, bought a camera and decided to focus on his photography skills, which at the beginning he didn't really have any, and now it's pretty inspiring to see him really develop images that are professional quality. So here in the beginning page, this is a slideshow using JavaScript. I actually used W3 School slideshow. If you check out the GitHub, you can see how I implemented it. These buttons also work. Wanted for the landing page for when guests or users visit the site to really know what kind of services my client offers. So these cards are using Flexbox, so it's fully responsive. As you can see, for different levels. After the initial in the landing page, I also want my client talked about possibly selling prints in the future, and so with that in mind, I wanted to include a link to like a shop section. Uh, what I wanted when I want users to come into the site, I wanted to like prime their mind of that these beautiful prints are available at an affordable price. And so if you go over the image using vanilla JavaScript, the hovers property, it shows the link to the shop. So when you go into the shop, all these, you can see all the items that are available for sale. So this whole shop area is using grid, so it's a responsive grid. I also wanted visitors of the site to get more value aside from just experiencing the site. And so one way is to like share knowledge. And so let's say if they are thinking of possibly buying these images, well, they're going to need a frame. And so it links to other resources to help them make an educated decision. Also in the profile for the audience, one of the audiences was hikers. As you can see, all these images are outdoor environments. And I also provided a link of hikes around the Seattle area, as all these images were taken within the Seattle area, except for this one. This was, I believe, Portland. And I also wanted to inspire those people that are visiting that they can create images like my client using natural lighting to get these beautiful images. So there's a link to that. And then if they get frustrated on not doing a really good job, then they could always hire my client to do it and get their services. One thing that I also want to show is there's a full functioning e-commerce site platform running behind. So this whole website is using PHP. So like here's the header using PHP, and then here I implemented the stores website, or like I linked it up to their store. My client would have to set up the store called Equin, and Equin also has options for print on demand. So this is perfect for my client, and people can just buy things right off the same website without leaving the website. And as you can see, it blends in with the rest of the design. One thing I want to show is the gallery section using responsive grid. Uh, One thing that I also wanted to incorporate with the website is this blog section, because my client occasionally does these Instagram posts where he has like almost like a inspirational diary entry with accompanying with a photo. And so he would post up the photo and the same content that he would post on Instagram. One thing that I want to say is that I ended up blending the profile with the blog into the same page just because I wanted users like who were curious about Octavio Jimenez but didn't necessarily visit the blog or want to visit the blog are immediately placed on the blog area so they can read some of his material to increase user engagement, and they can read his perspective to really connect and show the authenticity that the internet loves. There's also a contact page here. As you can see, showing you that it's full functioning website. Excellent. Oh, and one other thing that I want to share that I implemented was, well, if you have a blog, you would then use like Google tags or inserting meta tags for search engine optimization. So his website would show up at the top of lists, and so I implemented that through on the head, as you can see here, Octavia Photography, and then I input the tag. And when you already set up the tag manager, you can actually link up your Google Analytics, and Google Analytics is how a majority of websites use to track your users to get an idea of what kind of people are visiting the website, their age range, they're doing mobile or desktop. This is the live view. As you can see, it registered my hit. Going down here, you can see that there's a photography service, how many page views and what pages they were visiting. And this is all perfect for my client as he like develops his business. He can better make educated decisions on what will be successful among his audience. And that is my presentation.